The Titan submarine's actual fate is detailed here in this informative video. The Titan submersible was a cutting-edge vessel built to travel to the ocean's deepest points. It had the most recent technology, including robotic arms, sonar, and cameras. Additionally designed to handle high pressure at vast depths, the Titan was on a mission to investigate the Titanic's wreckage on July 11, 2023. 5 people were on board the submersible, including a group of scientists and a filmmaker for a documentary. They were planning to visit the Titanic's wreck. About 112 years ago, the Titanic, a famous ship, went down in the ocean. This is a very expensive and extreme sort of adventure travel. The Titanic's wreck is submerged far under the water. Specifically, 3,810 meters beneath the water's surface. The adventure of this submarine began underwater. The 3,810-meter depth is reached in around 2 hours. This submarine communicates with the Polar Prince support ship on the water's surface once every 15 minutes. This was their only line of contact with the outside world. On that day, June 18, this submarine had just been submerged in the water for 1 hour and 45 minutes when it abruptly lost touch with the support ship. There is no sign of the submarine at 4:30 p.m., when it is supposed to have returned after its excursion. The Polar Prince team made the decision to alert the U.S. Coast Guard at 7:10 p.m. From there, a 4-day international search was launched. To locate this submarine, a huge search and rescue effort is conducted. There were also robot vehicles, ships, and aircraft. Everyone was thinking about the same query. What transpired with these travelers? After 3 days of searching, a Canadian aircraft's sonar picked up some pounding sounds on the 3rd day of the search effort. There were sounds heard every half hour, such as someone knocking on the door. Later, the sounds were also detected by the U.S. Coast Guard. On June 22, some wreckage was discovered by a ROV exploring the ocean floor. Distance from the Titanic's bow, about 490 meters. The fact that the submersible had broken apart and the persons within had perished was established after examining the wreckage. A total of 5 pieces of debris were discovered after additional searching. The U.S. Coast Guard stated in a press conference the following day that the thumping sounds they had heard were unrelated to the Titan submarine. In actuality, it was determined that Titan's implosion was caused by excessive pressure. You might believe that the term implosion refers to bursting. However, it functions more like a bomb, not an explosion. When there is an outbreak or eruption, such as a bomb explosion, we use the word explosion. The force propagates. However, the force of an implosion is internally compressed to the point of disintegrating. That is collapse. An catastrophic implosion refers to an implosion that occurred so quickly that the entire building was demolished in a fraction of a second. This indicates that the persons who were seated in it were instantly slain in a split second but did not feel it. According to Dave Corley, a former U.S. nuclear submarine officer, a submarine's hull collapses at a rate of around 1,500 miles per hour, or 2,200 feet per second. About 1 millisecond, or 1,000th of a second, is needed for total collapse. According to Mr. Corley, the human brain reacts instinctively to a stimuli in less than 25 milliseconds. The estimated average human response time, from perception to action, is 150 milliseconds. Hydrocarbon fumes are present in relatively high concentrations in the air within a sub. According to Mr. Corley, the air auto-ignites as the hull collapses, and an explosion occurs after the initial quick implosion. Human bodies instantly burn up and become ash and dust. The question at hand is, what caused this implosion? The Titan's main body was really constructed of carbon fiber. Submarines and submersibles, however, are typically built of steel, titanium, or aluminum. Titan's carbon fiber design was an unproven concept. In such oceanic depths, carbon fiber's characteristics had never before been examined. In light of this catastrophe, we can conclude that carbon fiber is an inappropriate material for this application. Moreover, engineers might be able to pinpoint the location of the substructural integrity that was lost, starting the catastrophic implosion, by taking photos of the Titan wreckage discovered on the ocean floor and bringing it back to the surface for analysis in a forensic lab. If you like this video, please share it and subscribe the channel Brainy Bits TV for more.